It is Wednesday, the 30th of October, 2024. My name is Pigeon Rose, and this is my song of the day. If you thought yesterday's song was silly, just wait until you hear today's. Today we're talking about the song Attacked by Snakes by the Aquabats. I have to say it like that because it's an exclamation mark. So, who are the Aquabats? Well, you can probably tell from their name that they're not the most serious band in the world. They're a rock band, broadly, although they're kind of best known for their original era, where they were largely a ska, pop-punk sort of band. Their more recent stuff is more new wavy, but it still has that ska feeling to it a lot of the time, and it's very much in their DNA forever. But their most recent stuff also has kind of that new wave feel, kind of very Oingo Boingo influenced, very probably like Talking Heads and stuff like that, you know. But the original stuff is all ska, baby. And I don't think we've talked about ska on here. I love ska. Might be my Hamartia, but I just don't understand the hate that ska gets. I'm not saying it's like some high art or something. I just don't understand why people hate ska so much. Like, it's fine to dislike genres of music. Different people like different things. People fucking hate ska, and I do not understand. It's just fun music with a very interesting story also. Go listen to the secretly incredibly fascinating episode about ska if you want to know more about that. But anyway, the Aquabats are a band from California. They've had many different members over the years. The main two members who have been with it since the start, Christian Jacobs and Chad Larson. But this is a band with a backstory. Their whole shtick is they're like a superhero team, and they do all these like wacky, cartoony performances. In fact, they at one point had a TV show where they played these characters, and their music reflects this. It's often about like feats of strength and superheroes and weird characters and all that, and they would have like fights on stage with the characters they were singing about and all this. I think it's really cool. I would love to see them live. I haven't, but they're still going, so maybe someday I will. But as such, I bring this up because Christian Jacobs is not called Christian Jacobs. He's called the MC Bat Commander, and Chad Larson is Crash McLarson. The other current members are Jimmy the Robot, Ricky Fitness, Eagle Bones Falcon Hawk, Chainsaw the Prince of Karate, Catboy, and Gorny. So those are some names for you. But Christian Jacobs, the MC Bat Commander himself, is also the co-creator of Yo Gabba Gabba. So if you ever watch Yo Gabba Gabba and you're like, oh, this music's really good, it's because it's the guy from the Aquabats, and they're also very good. Anyway, I'm talking too much about this. This song is so fucking silly. It won't be a long episode because it's just a funny song, but it's a spooky song as well in kind of a weird way because it's about being attacked by snakes, as the name would apply. So let's go listen to it now and then come back in a few minutes and talk about it. Well, there it is. Attacked by Snakes by the Aquabats. I always forget that song is over 5 minutes long because the outro goes on for so long. But I love that also. We'll get there. So yeah, it's a song about being attacked by snakes. I think it's a good intro to the Aquabats because it shows you that musically their music sounds good, but also it's very theatrical and over the top, you know? Like he's really selling this like, ooh, horror sort of thing, right? But it's so silly. So it starts off with, night falls and I'm taken by sleep. Hot night air blows up balloons in my dreams. Ding dong ring. Hold on, these lyrics look wrong. Wait, okay. The official lyrics say hot air as well. Is it not hot night air? Am I going slightly mad? Hot summer air, says the official lyrics. Hold on. It's definitely night. That's so weird. Once again, lyrics website's just lying to me. Like Genius and another one say hot air. The Aquabats wiki says hot summer air. But, oh, okay, here we go. Street Directory has the correct lyrics. What the fuck? Night falls and I'm taken by sleep. Hot night air blows up balloons in my dreams. Ding dong rings the bell. Something's at the door, so I put on my slippers and I creep across the floor. For the door from hence I heard another ding dong. I peep through the door hole, but something's very wrong as on my porch there are thousands of snakes ready to strike. I feel queasy and my knees start to shake. So this is what I mean by him being very theatrical, the way it's just like, you know, on my porch there are thousands of snakes, right? It's just like very over the top, you know. Yeah, so he's talking about going to bed and then he hears something at the door and it turns out to be thousands of snakes. And I love the way it's phrased because, like, you know, I'm taken by sleep. Hot night air blows up balloons in my dreams. Like, it's great imagery. It's very poetic. And then I love the, for the door from hence I heard another ding dong. It's very like The Raven, It's very Poe, you know. Suddenly there came a tapping as of someone rapping on my chamber door. 'Tis some visitor, I muttered, rapping on my chamber door. Only this and nothing more. But here he's saying, you know, I creep across the floor for the door from hence I heard another ding dong. You know, it's very that kind of era of poetry, right? And then, my perilous fate, I see no escape, as serpents lay siege to my country estate. The devil must have opened hell's gates and called up millions of snakes to take me from this place. Big ones, little ones, fat ones, skinny ones, protect me from their venomous drug that springs from the needles of fangs attacked by snakes. I love this, right? Perilous fate, again, very overdramatic. I see no escape as serpents lay siege to my country estate. Like, I like the idea that he's looking at them through a peephole, right? And he sees thousands of snakes, and his response is, well, I'm gonna die. They've got me cornered. And then, you know, big ones, little ones, fat ones, skinny ones, and then attacked by snakes. And it goes, by snakes, so many snakes, you could fill the great lakes with snakes. Ha ha ha. Run, I try to hide, but snake bites on my face testify I've been attacked by snakes. By snakes, so many snakes, it would take 1,000 crates to contain the snakes after me. I'd rather be burned at the stake than be attacked by snakes. It's so silly. You could fill the Great Lakes with them. It would take 1,000 crates to contain the snakes. Like, it's very clearly just finding things that rhyme with it, but it's very funny each time. I'd rather be burned at the stake than be attacked by snakes is hilarious. But also, the way he goes, attacked by snakes. Like hissing like a snake himself. And then the start of the second verse is my favorite bit because it's, welcome to my world, or should I say this land of snakes? It's so silly. Serpents lie in wait at every take, my knees quake. As my life these snakes invade. Snake invaders show their fangs on the snake parade. Again, just funny things that rhyme. Very poetic language, which is so undercut by, or should I say this land of snakes? This is where I would keep my snakes, if I had any. And then we get the my perilous fate bit again, but it's, my perilous fate, I see no escape. As my family prays and waits, I fight them off with shovels and rakes and bats and phones, but I just can't seem to shake these bones that slither from the dark to destroy my home. I, for so long, thought it was shovels and rakes and saxophones, which I think is funny, but especially for this band. But yeah, I just love that. I fight them off with shovels and rakes and bats and phones. 3 things you fight things off with, and phones. And then you get the chorus again. And then the rest of the song is the long outro, where it's like ding 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 ding. It speeds up. It's got this repeating theme to it, and the voices fade in that are going, 1 snake, 2 snakes, are there any more? There's 2 more. Knocking at my door, 3 snakes, 4 snakes, are there any more? There's 2 more. Knocking at my door. It gets louder and louder and louder, and then it fades out again. And it gets as far as 19 snakes, 20 snakes, are there any more? It's so funny to me because it just keeps going as if they're just going to keep counting. The fact that it's counting in twos makes me think of like Noah's Ark, 2 by 2 snakes of blue. Yeah, no, it's just so silly. I love this song. It's, it's a spooky song, but it's a comedy song. First and foremost, it's supposed to make you laugh with this kind of comedy horror idea. So that'll be it for today. Thank you so much for listening. Please hit like, hit subscribe, leave a comment down below, tell me what you think, tell other people about the show. Thank you so much for listening, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Ding dong rings the bell, something's at the door, so I put on my slippers and I creep across the floor toward the door. The serpents lay siege to my scuntry, and then I'd rather be burned at the snake. Wow, that was a hilarious blooper. Okay, hello from the end of the episode. Hello